Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Adam Pearce made several huge announcements ahead of this week's edition of WWE Raw. The veteran missed last week's edition of the Red Brand, and Nick Aldis served as his replacement as the Red Brand's general manager. Ahead of tomorrow night's episode of WWE Raw in Ohio, Pearce made several announcements. For this week's show, he shared that Seth Rollins will be delivering a promo alongside Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Breaker is also scheduled to compete against Penta in a singles match. Pearce also hyped the Queen of the Ring semi-final match between Jade Cargill and Roxanne Perez, as well as the King of the Ring tournament match between Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Goldberg will also be interviewed on Raw ahead of his match against Gunther next month at Saturday night's main event. And Becky Lynch will be defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Bayley tomorrow night as well. Tomorrow night's show will be the final episode of Raw before WWE Night of Champions 2025 in Saudi Arabia. Legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter recently shared his thoughts on the company's plans for Becky Lynch. The man defeated Lyra Valkyrie to capture the Women's Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank earlier this month. Speaking on the Wrestling Time Machine podcast, Apter stated that he would have preferred to see Valkyrie retain the title. He noted that WWE may be planning on having Becky Lynch revisit classic rivalries as champion. You can check out the video below. It will be interesting to see if the company has any surprises planned for the final episode of Raw before Night of Champions tomorrow night. Adam Pearce is officially set to make his return to WWE Raw in what promises to be a pivotal episode. Ahead of the highly anticipated upcoming premium live event, WWE confirmed late Saturday night that the on-screen authority figure, who has been absent for the last several weeks due to undisclosed business responsibilities and alleged internal disputes with top management and talent alike, will not only return this Monday but will also take full charge of a massively stacked go-home show that could redefine Raw's momentum heading into the event. Sources within WWE suggest that Pearce's return isn't just a one-off appearance, but rather the beginning of a significant storyline development involving power shifts and urgent roster decisions, with RAW's direction under scrutiny in recent weeks following criticism over chaotic segments, inconclusive rivalries, and controversial match outcomes. Pearce's comeback has raised expectations among fans and insiders that decisive leadership and high-stakes announcements are on the horizon. WWE has already begun teasing some of what's in store for the go-home show through cryptographics, backstage leaks, and social media teases by several superstars, leading to rampant speculation that Pearce could drop multiple bombshells throughout the night. Among the speculated topics for Pearce's return promo is the rumored punishment for a superstar who recently disrupted SmackDown despite being part of the Raw roster, causing tension between the two brands. There's also growing chatter that Pearce might unveil last-minute stipulations for the Raw-branded matches scheduled for the upcoming PLE, possibly including steel cage or no DQ provisions to settle intensifying feuds once and for all. Internally, WWE sources have mentioned that Pearce personally requested to be the one to deliver these announcements live, insisting that the talent involved be given no prior notice in order to maintain real-time emotion and authenticity on camera. That level of behind-the-scenes strategy has only further fueled excitement and unpredictability for the episode. Additionally, Pearce is expected to address the controversial absence of a major title holder, who has missed several appearances. Without official explanation, some believe Pearce may finally confirm whether the title in question will be defended or possibly vacated if the champion fails to meet the contractual obligations ahead of the pay-per-view. Backstage reports also indicate that Pearce has authorized the booking of at least 2 blockbuster matches for the night, both of which are expected to feature top-tier Raw talent who are directly involved in feuds that have escalated over recent weeks. One source revealed that the opening match could feature a surprise return or an unannounced debut, possibly tied to a free agent or NXT call-up, while the main event is being billed as career-altering for one or more involved superstars. Speculation is swirling that Pearce might even interject himself into an ongoing conflict with another authority figure, with whispers that Nick Aldis or Shawn Michaels could be part of the drama. possibly setting the stage for a long-term interbrand or cross-divisional rivalry. As of this writing, Pearce has remained silent on social media, choosing instead to keep the focus on WWE's official accounts and not tipping his hand ahead of Monday's show. However, fans have been busy dissecting his last cryptic message, posted nearly 2 weeks ago, where he shared a photo of his office door, captioned with just 3 words, "Time to talk." That post has since taken on new significance as fans look ahead to his Raw return, interpreting it as a teaser that Pearce intends to confront more than just the Raw locker room, possibly targeting specific superstars, executives, or even corporate policies he deems responsible for the recent creative or backstage chaos. Some believe Pearce's return marks a larger creative shift being orchestrated by Triple H and WWE's executive team, signaling a more structured, authority-driven narrative that contrasts the spontaneous chaos that has dominated WWE programming. In recent months, notably, a growing number of WWE talents have reportedly lobbied for a meeting with Pearce once he returns, either to seek clarity about their status on the Raw roster, pitch new character ideas, or express frustration over recent booking patterns. One mid-card star, who chose to remain anonymous, said they hoped Pearce's return would bring some actual order to the locker room and finally put certain egos in check, suggesting deeper tensions among talent than previously reported. That comment has led some to wonder whether Pearce will conduct an on-air talent summit segment during Raw, echoing past moments like the famous locker room addresses from figures like Vince McMahon or Eric Bischoff during turbulent periods in WWE history. Such a segment would not only provide juicy drama for viewers, but also deliver a rare kayfabe amidst reality moment that could set the tone for Raw for weeks to come. Meanwhile, online fan speculation is at an all-time high as theories continue to emerge about what Pearce's first major announcement might be. Will he add a superstar to the already packed match card for the pay-per-view? Will he introduce a brand new stipulation, or even an entirely new championship? Some fans have begun pushing for the introduction of a women's Intercontinental Championship, believing that Pearce could be the face of that campaign on screen. Others speculate he might reinstate a recently suspended superstar, or even fire someone on live television, a possibility not seen since the dramatic RAW general manager days of the early 2000s. WWE has been known to capitalize on unpredictability, and Pearce's return seems primed to deliver exactly that. Adding to the intrigue is Pearce's real-life history as a veteran wrestler and backstage producer, which has earned him significant respect among the locker room and creative team alike. That legacy gives him added credibility when making storyline-altering decisions, and fans tend to respond positively when he appears on screen to assert authority. Given his prolonged absence, many believe WWE has purposefully withheld his return to create a maximum impact moment on the road to the pay. The current era of WWE, dominated by a balance between realism and entertainment, seems tailor-made for a figure like Pearce to thrive in and, perhaps, reshape the Raw brand into something more cohesive and compelling. The list of confirmed segments for the Raw Go Home show is still being kept tightly under wraps. But what has been unofficially confirmed by WWE personnel is that the show will be Pearce-heavy, with his presence being felt in multiple backstage interactions, live promos, and direct match rulings. One source described Pearce's planned involvement as more than just a return, it's a takeover. If that turns out to be the case, RAW viewers may be in for a dramatic overhaul that could continue well beyond the pay-per-view and into WWE's summer programming cycle. The potential for Pearce to align himself with select talent or, conversely, put others on notice adds a fascinating layer of unpredictability to the narrative. Heading into the second half of 2025, with the WWE Universe watching closely, the Raw roster on edge, and the premium live event just days away, the stakes have never been higher. Adam Pearce's return to Monday Night Raw could end up being more than just a big television moment. It might be the catalyst for a brand evolution that fans have been clamoring for since the beginning of the year, whether he's laying down the law, settling scores, or creating new chaos. Pearce's leadership will undoubtedly leave its mark on a crucial chapter of WWE programming. Monday night's Go Home show now carries even more weight, and with Pearce back at the helm, anything can happen. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.